It's 5:20 right now on our Thursday morning. Happy Thursday. Our conditions are staying consistent as we head into the end of the week. Now, that means an easterly wind flow that keeps our conditions calm and quiet in the morning and dry. That's the best part as you're heading off to work in a few hours. Not tracking rain moving toward us, rather rain moving out through the Gulf, tracking a little further west. As we take a wider look, you can see it's pretty clear and calm all across southwest Florida. There are a couple of those spotty showers closer to the east coast here that'll make their way over to the west coast as we head into late morning, but most of them will also fizzle out by the time they get over here. That means a lot of sunshine and dry conditions through most of the morning and even into the early afternoon hours. Now, we will still have the development of those sea breeze storms as we head into late afternoon, but it is not widespread today. It's another one of those days where it's very isolated, which means not a ton of rain, although there's still going to be the chance for those spotty showers to storm. As we fast forward through our evening here, you can see that it continues to be very isolated and then moving on out. Now, the greatest chance for rain development and storm development is going to be closer to the coast as we head into this afternoon, but even there, going to be very dotted and spotty. We are starting to get a little bit closer to our normal again. High pressure is in control of our forecast for today, but we'll slowly start to break that down, which means tomorrow that coverage back up to about 40%, which is a little more typical, and by this weekend, it'll be back to the typical sea breeze storms that do develop pretty widespread storm coverage in the afternoon hours. Even though today's storms are isolated, we're still going to have that thunderstorm activity, which means the possibility for frequent lightning, gusty winds, and of course the locally heavy rain, but we're not at an elevated risk for severe weather. As far as temperatures go, it is so warm. We're in the upper 70s, low 80s, 81 degrees right now in Cape Coral, 77 degrees in Naples. The dew points are extremely high as well, a 78 dew point in Cape Coral right now, which is extremely uncomfortable. It's a very muggy start to the morning, and you combine those two factors into this afternoon, and once again, we're looking at heat index values upper 90s into the triple digits. 100 to about 103 is what it's going to feel like. And especially without the development of the widespread storms, there's not a lot to cool us off. So yes, that's an extended beach or pool day today, since not a lot of areas or most areas won't see a ton of rain, but that also means there's not a whole lot to cool us off. So a lot of areas topping out in the mid 90s today. That's what we're looking at for our inland communities. We'll stay that way as we head toward the weekend, and then our temperatures do back off a little bit as we head into the start of next week as those storms become a little bit more widespread. So we'll be back to the more typical weather pattern by Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But as for today, it's still looking like a mostly dry one. Kelly, hopefully that means commutes are a little bit easier. I know this morning